We've got 2 breads in the oven, we got rice on the stove. Give that a little stir. I'm Susan Odell. I'm with foodl.com, and I am here at No Place Like Home, where I teach cooking classes in Park City. And tonight we have a cooking essentials class. It's a 6-week series, and it's really for people who are not so comfortable in the kitchen or who want to learn more about how to cook. All right, so tonight is all about starches. Starches are your most important carbohydrate. Everybody, I don't know, carbohydrates got a really bad name not too long ago with the diets that went around, but we need them. Our bodies need them just like we need fat and sugar and everything else, just in varying amounts of doses. This is a demonstration style class, meaning not everybody has to get up and help me cook. They watch and they learn and they ask questions. I find that to be sometimes more of a helpful class because every single person gets to see the recipe being made. We all talk about issues, we talk about what people made last week and if anybody had troubles with it. Focaccia has to have, in my opinion, a lot of olive oil in it. And that is the real trademark of a focaccia. It's got to be kind of crunchy on the outside and hopefully chewy and not doughy, but chewy and good on the inside. The combination of yeast, olive oil, and rosemary is yummy. So simple, right? Okay, we're going to make 2 different potato dishes, one with a waxy potato, which has less starch, and one with a russet type potato or a mealy potato. This is a baking potato. It's a baking potato because it's got a very high starch content and low moisture, which means when you bake it and cut it open, you get that really nice soft texture inside. So for roasting potatoes, you can add other root vegetables to this. Carrots, beets, parsnips are kind of good if you haven't had a parsnip in a long time. Cut it in half. Get your flat surface, put it down, cut your 1/2 inch strips. Sweet potatoes are much firmer than regular potatoes. And then turn them again and cut your 1/2 inch cubes. We're gonna make a great pasta dish and just talk about the different shapes and sizes of pasta that you might choose depending on what sauce you're gonna serve. It's boiling now. Just gonna throw my pasta in. Let's do the whole thing. Finally, we're going to do a rice dish. Rice is a great source of good complex carbohydrates. We're using a brown rice, and even better, we're mixing it with lentils. So we're going to talk about the different cooking methods associated with rice. When you buy it in the store, short grain, long grain, arborio, basmati, whatever else, how to identify it. And again, which type of rice is better for your particular recipe or what you want to make that night for dinner. This is brown rice. That's how it is with the wheat germ intact, with the outside layer intact. Once they process it and they make it nice and pretty and white, it becomes white rice. White rice still has some nutrients in it. It's still pretty good, but the brown rice has a lot more fiber, so it looks like it's more fibrous, doesn't it? But tonight we're just going to go with the brown rice and lentils. What a healthy dish. You could live off of brown rice and lentils. And just keep tasting until you're happy with it. Okay? I'm happy. I think that's good.
It's fantastic food, and who wouldn't want to learn how to do this instead of going out and spending that much money all the time? It's still nice to go out and have somebody else do it for you, but to be able to do it and not spend $50 a person or $30 a person, you can have a meal like this for $15 total.
Grilled cheese, cereal, chips and salsa. That's what I lived on. Have 3 kids, and all of a sudden I have to feed them, so that's why I came and started cooking.
We want people to learn how to cook and enjoy cooking. It's kind of a lost art. I think the younger people don't cook anymore like they used to. And so we try to carry high quality items that you don't find at most stores. Kind of hard to find items and gadgets. We have a little bit of everything for the home, but cooking and entertaining is kind of our focus.
She brings a lot of, I don't know, like authenticity to it. So it doesn't feel like some great big fancy chef on a TV show. And it's not like, you know, your grandma teaching you how to bake something. It's just a nice balance of, you know, she's cool, she's quick with it, she's simple and straightforward, makes it easy. But the education she has and the way she does it makes it really good.
People take notes, they read through them, they dog-ear them. If they make the dish at home, they'll make changes or come in with questions the next week. We also hand out things about maybe internal food temperatures of meat, depending on what we're doing that week. Just more information so that they'll have a resource in their cooking library that they can go to and look up and say, oh, we made these steaks last week, and what should the internal temperature be if I want to cook it to medium rare. That chorizo really gives it that nice smoky flavor. I really like that flavor. You could use Italian sausage nicely. That would go really nicely in here too.